Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So I have no true rhyme or reason as to Atticus is over here making his bed, so please excuse him. But I have no rhyme or reason as to when I'm gonna upload or how often or what I'm gonna say or anything like that. There's literally nothing scripted. So it's just gonna flow the way that it's gonna flow, you know? And so I'm just listening and being obedient when I feel led to make a video and to share, that's when it will be. And honestly, 100% transparency, it's going to be like this. It's going to be raw, real. Maybe I will do my hair more, maybe I'll put makeup on, but the point of this is not about me. It's not about how I look. Yes, take that with a grain of salt. Obviously, you know, I do care about my appearance. We should care about our appearance. It does make who we are, but I'm more concerned about getting a video out to you for the message that I'm channeling for you than the timing of it for me. So what I mean by that is literally tonight. It is January 9th, and I was literally in the bath, you guys. I was taking a bath and I was relaxing, and I literally felt called to come make a video. And I was like, wait, what? And I've learned, just be obedient. Just listen. And so, yes, I'm still human. Yes, I still fail, but here we are. So I got out of the bath, literally went and got myself a little Yeso Greek yogurt bar. Because honestly, I thought I was gonna sit here and take some notes, for real. These are my notes, you guys. Yep. Isn't that exciting? But what I wanted to say and what I felt led to say as of right now, we'll see where this goes, is a couple weeks ago, I was in the sauna and I heard, I really take that time and meditate and tune into the spirit world and just ask for messages. Honestly, it's just been about me, for myself, for my own journey, for where I am, because this was before I fully knew that I was going to come back to this channel. And so I kept hearing, be present, and you and I have talked about that before, and it's just being in this moment, because it is the only moment that exists in time, and it is also the only moment that we have control over. And so we have to literally center ourselves and just be in this moment. And so I heard be present, and then the next one that I heard was be patient, because at that time in my life, I knew and I felt with that intuition that we all have, I just knew that things were beginning to shift. Things were gonna begin to look up for me on the horizon. I could feel it. I could touch it. That's how close it was. But I kept feeling from spirit, just be patient, be patient. And I'm like, okay. And that is something that I'm still working with and still practicing every day, because I'm definitely still not fully still not a patient person fully. So, I mean, we are human, we are not perfect. But then as I was in the sauna a couple days ago, and I was sitting there and asking for guidance, asking for words, or what did spirit want to say to me? All I heard was just be. And that's what I titled this right here, just be. And in the past, I would have been trying to be one to control it and to figure out all the answers, and well, what does that mean? Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean? Just be what? Be what? And now I'm to the point where it's I'm surrendering it. I'm just letting it go. And I'm trusting that whatever is meant for me, whatever is supposed to be in alignment with me, is going to come to me when the time is right. But all I can do is just be here and just be. And so before I pulled up this video, and like, guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna eat my ice cream. Like, I'm telling you, this is the kind of content that I'm putting out here, you know, okay? I didn't know I was doing this full thing. And honestly, like, I could have waited, but we're being obedient, you know? But like, also, like, I'm gonna eat my ice cream, so get yourself an ice cream and we'll enjoy it together. It's probably, I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable here. I don't want to say vulnerable, that's not the right word I'm looking for. I want to be a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, heads up with some of the people that I'm sure that are watching my videos. But I pull oracle cards and tarot cards now. Oh my gosh, that's from the devil. Oh my gosh, she's gone to the dark side. She's so evil. Satan has got a hold of her. Okay. That's not true. But if that's what you need to tell yourself, then that's fine. So I did want to give you that heads up that that's what I'm about to do. But everything that we do in life, it's the intent behind it, right? So if I'm pulling an oracle card, what's my intention? Is it coming from a place of evil, from manipulation, from fear, like we talked about? Or is it coming from a place of love? So for me, my intent is pure love. I knew that I was called to start this channel again, and that's what I'm doing. So anyways, all that little disclaimer is to say that as I was sitting here and I was my plan was to sit here and write out a message, but again, we know that things don't always go according to our plans, right? So my plan was to write some notes, and then I felt led to pull an oracle card for you guys, for my viewers, for my collective, to just be like, what is the message that I have for them? Not me. It's not coming from me. It is coming from Spirit, God, the universe, however you resonate with that. But so I really truly became in tune and was like, let me still myself, let me calm down. What is the message for you? Like, I did this for you. Take it or leave it. Like, you don't, if I've freaked you out and you want to not ever watch me again or whatever, that's fine. Like, you have free will. You can do that. I'm not keeping you here. But anyways, all that is to say that I was going to pull a card, and then I was going to use that card to, like, create a message around it. And so I'm sitting here with all of these cards, and I'm like shuffling them, and my camera angle is kind of bad right now, so like I'm not going to tilt the camera down and all that. But like, I literally sit here and this is all I do. I just shuffle these cards and I ask for guidance, and I ask for whatever is meant to come out is I want to come out. And so that is what came out. This card right here is what came out for you guys. And so I was already getting excited when I was looking at this card, and I was like, oh, I can't sit down here and like, well, I mean, I could, but like, I can't sit and write. I've got to pick up my camera. I've got to film this video for my people. And so now we're caught up to everything. This is what's transpired over the last few minutes for me. So now that you're caught up, this is where I'm at. So I pulled this card for you. It's the Altar of Fire, and it says good juju. So we all have an intuition. We all can feel it inside ourselves. So what is this card saying to you? Like, when you look at this card, what does it say to you at first? So the first few things that I noticed, and this is just me speaking what I've felt like I've channeled for you, the number 22. I don't know if the number 22 is significance for you, But 22. Also, as I was looking at this card, a couple of things stood out to me specifically. The very first thing I noticed was this person's hands and the fact that they have red nails. So I don't know for certain, but I'm gonna assume a bulk of my audience is female. And if you've ever gotten your nails done or you've ever put on red lipstick, there's something so significant about that to where you, at least for me, you feel like can't nobody tell me nothing. When I've got my nails on, when I've got my lipstick on, like you can't tell me nothing. And so that's how I felt that the energy was of this card was like very empowered, very strong, very confident, very sure of themselves. And that's what I felt when I first noticed the card. That was where my eyes directly went to. And then I went to the doves, and I don't know what is significant about doves in general, but I was very, very drawn to them. So if you feel like they're significant for you, or you know the true significance of a dove, why don't you comment down below and let us know. And then the very last thing that really, really drew my attention was this tree up here. And the tree, to me, the tree feels very strong and it feels very sturdy, and these roots go deep, and it's not going to be like uprooted by something, you know, like a little wind or rainstorm. Like it's rooted deep. It's solid, it's firm, it's deep in there. And so like I felt that strength of the tree. Like that trunk isn't going anywhere. And also, if you notice, like the tree, it's on fire. You know, it's got the colors, it's got the red, the orange, the yellow in there. But when I felt into this card, I didn't feel like it was on fire, like chaos, destruction, you know, like walls tumbling down, but of like fierce and bold and strong. And like I've been through some ish, but I've come out on the other side, and I'm on fire, but not in a way of like defeat, but like I made it through that ish, and I'm better because of it. And that's the energy that I'm feeling from this card for you. It's like you've gone through hell and back, literally hell on earth. And you've come out on fire. And those doves feel significant in a way of like, what is the word that I'm thinking of? Like, I'm trying to think like surrender. Surrender's not the word. What is it? Like, almost like confirmation that you've come through it, like that you're safe and secure, and like the message has been received kind of thing, and you've passed the test. You've overcome the journey. And look, if you watch my last video, how significant is this? I know that it looks like a pyramid, but if you watch my last video, I spoke about mountains, and look, I mean, there's no coincidence, and I'm not taking credit for that. Woo! That just really excites me for you guys. Like, what have you been through? What have you been through? I want to know. Let me know down in the comments below what you survived. So, I want to actually read this card though really quick, okay? So, I do have like a little guidebook that comes with the cards. So, here's the card. You can look at it while I read. It says, altar of fire, good juju. Be inspired. There is something in the air, and it is your success. Great things are happening. Oh, great things are happening for you. Open yourself up to opportunities and unexpected choices. Claim your moment, beautiful. Embrace the rebirth in love, health, money, and happiness. This is not the time to tiptoe. Sorry guys, my arm is getting really tired. Be big, be bold. Oh my gosh. Like, yes, with this red nails. Oh, I just want to get up and dance. I have cold chills everywhere. Be big, be bold. You are manifesting wonderful outcomes, but you must take creative action to let it all in. Be ready to expand and evolve. This is what you have been waiting for. Oh, let's see. A lot of this just kind of gives like the backstory. Okay, so I got mildly cut off. I'm filming on my phone again just because honestly it's easier for this kind of thing, especially when it's like spontaneous. So it cut me off. But anyways, so with the tarot, the card that like it's showing here, like if you were to pull this in tarot, the card that would have came out is the Ace of Wands, which that means the meaning of that would have been, it says delays, delays, delays. There's the energy of confusion about your new beginnings, ideas, and success. You feel unmotivated. You are waiting for inspiration to hit. Be patient. What goes down must come up. Have compassion for yourself. Did I not just say be patient? Like you can't make this stuff up, you guys. You can't make this up. And oh, I just have cold chills, you guys. Can you see them? And so here's the declaration for you. It is easy for me to be successful. It is easy for me to be successful because our words matter, right? Like the Bible says that there is power of life and death in the tongue, right? Like if you read your Bible, doesn't it say that? And so our words matter. They have power. We are powerful human beings. Like we talked about last time in my video, like we are co-creator of our lives. What we do, what we speak becomes our reality, whether it's conscious or subconscious. What you speak out happens. So if you're constantly speaking out negativity, the lack that you don't have enough, that you can't have XYZ, or you know, like it'll never happen for you, you dang right it won't. With that attitude, with that mindset, you gotta shift it. You gotta flip the perspective. It hasn't happened for me yet, but it's going to. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to get that job. I'm going to marry that person. I'm going to move to this location. I'm going to get that dog. I'm going to have a baby. Whatever the desire is for you. But I also want to say this really quick. This just hit me all of a sudden. We can have all of the things in the world. We can have the perfect job. We can have the perfect family, the perfect car, you know, the perfect amount of money to be content. You guys, this is the third dang time that I'm filming this because my storage keeps getting full. So yes, that's something I need to work with. But also I feel like that in itself is a message because it's like, are you gonna give up when things get tough? Are you gonna just be like, screw it, doesn't matter anymore what I had to say, what I intended to do isn't important? Or are you gonna keep going and keep pushing? No, you're gonna keep going, you're gonna keep pushing because where's that card? Sweetie, where is that card? I already put it back in the pile. But sweetie, you've worked way too dang hard. You've put on your red lipstick, you've put on your red nails, you are on fire. No, you ain't gonna let a little setback set you back. No, you're gonna keep pushing. You're gonna keep climbing up that mountain like we talked about. But back to what I was genuinely wanting to say was that you can have all of those things. You can have the perfect family, the perfect job, house, car, kids, pets, family, whatever. You fill in the blank. And that can make you so happy. And I do believe that we are supposed to have those things. We were created for divine community. We were created for love and to be loved and to put out love. Absolutely. But if those things are the source of your happiness, let's reevaluate. Let's take a step back, you know? Like those, I don't want to say those things can be replaced because that's not the right verbiage that I'm looking for. Because people cannot be replaced. Things can. But what I'm getting at here is that your true happiness needs to come from within. It doesn't need to be glued on to someone else. Now, others can make us happy. Others can add to our lives. For sure, absolutely. That's why we have people. But they don't need to be all of us, you know? Like, they need to add to it, not complete it. We need to be complete and whole ourselves before we can have someone else come into our space. And this is kind of going into a love thing a little bit, but I saw this video one time that the girl was talking about how a person that she had, I think this girl was like a therapist or something, and she had talked about how somebody that she had seen as a couple were like, oh, he completes me, she completes me, and he's my other half. Like, no, that's not how it is meant to be. Like, yes, I do believe in twin flames and that we do have a counterpart that is our yin and yang, like that we do balance each other out. I absolutely do believe that. So I'm not saying that, but I'm saying it in the fact of like, you're not a whole person and you're like Swiss cheese and you have holes in you. I'm sorry. Why did I get Swiss cheese as my visual here? Okay, whatever. You're Swiss cheese and you have holes all over you that are, you can see through, that aren't healed. And then you are wanting this person to come in and fill these holes. Well, what happens when that person leaves, that you guys don't work out? What happens when they, something happens and they're just not in your life anymore? Then they take that feeling, they take it with them, and then you're left to be empty again. You're left to be, you can feel the wind go through you because they've took what was theirs with them. And so you need to be a whole cheddar cheese, the whole top of the line. Well, I don't think cheddar cheese is at the top of the line. I don't know. Look, I don't know that much about cheese, okay? Like, if you're dying of laughter on the other end of this, like, this is who I am. This is who you're spending your time with right now. So, like, look back at yourself. Remember, we're all a reflection. So look back at yourself. Oh, dear. But seriously, like, you need to come into it as a whole person, into this partnership as a whole person. Then you will also attract a whole person. Because when you're Swiss cheese, you're going to be attracting the same sort of things into you, that same lower vibration frequency. And until you rise up, you're not going to meet your counterpart. You have to be a whole, complete person on your own. And so when you are that whole cheddar cheese person, you're whole and they're whole, and together you don't make two, but you make actually three, because you're a whole person, they're a whole person, and then you create something new together, special, that's just between you two. So if something were to happen, that part would be gone out of the picture. Obviously, yes, you would be heartbroken. There would be things. I get that. Understand that. But you too, if something were to happen, I split you in half. Yes, there's division. Yes, there's heartache. Yes, there's pain. But if you look, you two are still whole people. And just this part, just this third entity, if you will, is over here on its own. And so that's why I'm telling you, it is so important to just be content with who you are, with your internal happiness, joy, peace, contentment in where you are, contentment in who you are and what you offer. And don't settle for less. But when you're content on the inside, it's going to radiate outside. So if you lose your job, like, yes, you do need another one because we do need money to survive, but you're okay because you're trusting and you know that that had to happen and we had to go through that, and we don't understand why, but we know that there's something greater coming for us because we are divinely protected. We are divinely cared and looked after. And so put your faith not in outside, but put your faith within your own intuition, within the universe, within God, however you resonate with that. And trust that you are going to be taken care of. Trust that it is all going to work out for you in the best way. And don't try to control the situation, and literally just be. And just have this inner knowing that it is all going to be okay. Look how far you've come. Look how much you have overcome. Put your red lipstick on. Put some mascara on. Get your nails done. You are such an overcomer. You have gone through hell and back, and you came out. Where is that card? I need that card, please. But you've literally come out on fire. Man, hello. Here she is. You, look at you, sweetie. Look at you. Like you've climbed that mountain. And oh, thank you, Spirit. Literally, I just got this as I just looked at this card. Remember those mountains I spoke about in my last video and how you got your ski poles and you're climbing up that mountain and you're doing it afraid? So, here are the mountains. But notice, you've gone through hell and you've come out on fire. Look where these mountains are, and look how high up this tree is. You're at the top, sweetie. You've done it. You've done the hard-ish. You've done the inner work. You've done the inner healing. You have done it. I am so proud of you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. There have been so many setbacks. There have been so many obstacles thrown your way that could have drawn you off course, that could have been like, no, I'm not, I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. But you were like, no, I'm digging my heels in. And not in a way of stubbornness and I'm not going forward, but in a way of digging my heels in where you're like, I cannot continue down this path. I cannot continue doing the same thing over and over. That's what Einstein says the definition of insanity is just doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. But you have changed everything. You dug your heels in and said, no, this is not the end. This is not my story. I'm going to change the outcome. Ooh! I'm so proud of you, sweetie. I am so proud of you. So much goodness and abundance and good juju is here for you this year. It is here for you. And I am so excited for what's to come for you. Oh my gosh, I literally have so many cold chills right now, if you can see it. Oh, I'm just so, like, My entire body is filled with cold chills right now because I am just so excited for you and I'm so proud of you, and like you did it. You did it. Like, yes, let's be excited for the next thing. There is such a good thing about being motivated and looking to the next thing and being excited about that. And it is good to have goals and to aspire to continue growing. But don't be so focused on that next goal and what's to come that you don't celebrate this right here, right now. Celebrate your win. Celebrate what you've just gone through. Celebrate that. Celebrate yourself in that. There's definitely the word celebrate is very significant for me. But I just feel like celebration is coming for you. Like, yes. So this is just a part of what happens now that I guess I'm kind of channeling. I just get really excited. Like, yes, you have overcome so much. You've overcome so many obstacles. Literally, where's my sweetie at? Nope, she's on the bottom of the deck. Literally, you're on fire. Like, you've overcome this mountain. You've overcome it. And I want you to sit in this and I want you to celebrate it just like I felt called to say. But I feel like this is just the beginning for you. And I feel like there is so much that is coming for you this year. I need to look up really quick. Bear with me. I want to look up the angel number 22 because off the top of my head, I don't know what like it is significance wise. So let me see what this is because there's no coincidence that we pulled 22. So it says that 22 is a powerful, okay, the number 22 is considered as one of the most powerful numbers, able to turn all our dreams and desires into reality. So that, that goes back to what I was talking about what we speak, how we speak, and what we say, what comes out of our mouth. We manifest. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited, you guys. So to see this, whatever you're speaking, speak life over it. Speak life over that situation. Speak what you want, what you desire into manifestation. But when you see this, it means that you're able to turn those things that you're speaking about, those dreams and those desires, into reality. Oh my gosh. The number 22 is a number of precision and balance. Balance, you guys. Literally, I was just speaking about that when I said to be patient and to be present and to just be. That is balancing yourself. That is having the scales not heavy on one side or on the other, but you're just centered. Oh my gosh. It says this number is the master builder, which means that it provides the power to achieve almost impossible things. And sweetie, you just climbed that mountain. I mean, that looks like a pretty tall mountain to me, but look, she's on fire now. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to read about this number because I want you to go read about it yourself. But it says people with this number are very ambitious, confident. Sweetie, you got your red nails on. Confident and disciplined. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. And if you want to say that I am evil and that like I have satanic stuff inside of me or whatever, however you feel about it, that's fine. You can believe that. I have worked way too dang hard. I'm a recovering people pleaser. I don't give a flip-flop what you think. Because while you're over there talking about me, I'm going to still be manifesting and walking into all the things that I've been divinely created for. So don't bother me none. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm just so excited for you. I just cannot. I'm so excited for you, for what's to come for this year. You are a beautiful angel. Okay, I'm leaving it there. I'm gonna center myself. And I'm just sitting here trying to see if there's any last minute thing that you need to hear. And I just keep hearing, I love you. Like that I'm supposed to tell you that I love you. Like I hear, tell them I love them. So I don't know if that's something that you need to hear. If that's a confirmation, or if you know you're feeling low. But sweetie, don't feel low. I mean, you got your red nails on. Like can't nobody be telling you nothing. But I do feel that I'm supposed to say I love you. So I do love you. And man, you got some big things ahead of you this year, and I'm so excited that you're here, that I'm a part of it. You'll have to please, please, please comment and let me know. Let me know what's going on in your life. Let me know the stuff that you've overcome, that you've walked through. I am definitely excited to hear all about that. But I'm gonna leave it here. I hope that you all are well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.